Welcome to our African Myth TV channel. Keep enjoying yourself with our story. In a bustling town between rolling hills and clear streams, there lived a young brilliant boy named Oluwafemi. From a young age, it was evident that he was destined for greatness. His intelligence shone brightly, and he consistently secured the first position in his secondary school, earning admiration and respect from teachers, peers, and the entire community. Oluwafemi's parents, proud of their son's achievements, decided that the best way to nurture his potential was to send him abroad for further studies. They believed that the world outside their town offered more opportunities and a chance for Oluwafemi to shine on the global stage. Though the thought of leaving his home saddened him, Oluwafemi understood that this was a necessary step towards fulfilling his dreams. Before he left, Oluwafemi made a heartfelt promise to a girl named Oluwapamilerin. They had grown up together, their bond deepened over the years. In a quiet corner of their town, they met the shade of a large ancient tree. Oluwafemi promised Oluwapamilerin that he would return and marry her. Tears of hope and longing filled Oluwapamilerin's eyes as she clung to his promise, trusting in their shared future. Oluwapamilerin's journey abroad was transformative. He excelled in his studies, earning accolades and degrees that made his parents immensely proud. However, while he was away, his mother, influenced by societal pressures and personal aspirations, began to envision a different future for her son. She introduced Oluwafemi to a girl named Temidayo, who came from a wealthy and influential family. Oluwafemi's mother believed that this union will elevate their family status and secure their future. Please subscribe, like, and give your comment below in order for YouTube algorithm to notify you whenever we post another new interesting African myth story like this. Let us continue our story. When Oluwafemi returned home, his mother shared her plan with him. Though conflicted, Oluwafemi found himself swayed by his mother's arguments and the allure of an high-path success. His father, a man of integrity who valued promises and true love, opposed this decision vehemently. However, his voice was drowned out by the persuasive reasoning of his wife and the societal expectation surrounding them. Oluwafemi eventually married Temidayo, securing a prestigious job that came with numerous benefits. Initially, their life seemed perfect. They both had promising careers and lived comfortably. Yet, as time passed, their happiness began to erode. Despite their best efforts, Temidayo and Oluwafemi were unable to have children, and the pressure from family and societal grip unbearable. Their once stellar career faded, and they both lost their jobs in a series of unfortunate events. The weight of these failures pressed heavily on Oluwafemi's shoulder. His depression deepened, and his struggle to find a way out of the darkness that engulfed him. Over time, his mental health deteriorated to the point where he could no longer function, and he eventually lost touch with reality of life, succumbing to madness. Meanwhile, Oluwapamilerin had moved on with her life. Heartbroken with Oluwafemi's broken promises, she had found solace in the companionship of another brother named Oluwasegun, a humble and kind-hearted class teacher. Their love blossomed naturally, and they built a life together filled with mutual respect and genuine affection. God blessed their union with 3 boys and 2 girls, and their home was haven of laughter, love, and contentment. Years later, Oluwapamilerin's paths crossed with Oluwafemi in the most tragic circumstances. As she walked down a familiar street, she encountered a figure who seems familiar. Her heart beat fast as she recognized Oluwafemi, now a shadow of the brilliant boy she had once known. Wandering the street as a madman, the path in his eyes mirrored the despair that had consumed him. Oluwapamilerin's heart broken for the lost potential and shattered dream. She approached him gently, her eyes filled with tears, and spoke to him softly. Though he did not recognize her, the kindness in her voice seems to reach through the fog of his madness. Momentarily calming him, she offered him food and water, and though he could not understand her words, her sense her compassion. He sensed his compassion. Please subscribe, like, and give your comment below in order for YouTube algorithm to notify you whenever we post another new interesting African myth story like this. Let us continue our story. As she walked away, Oluwapamilerin prayed for Oluwafemi, hoping that somehow he will find peace. Her life with Oluwasegun and their children was filled with love and blessings. But the memory of Oluwafemi's broken promise and tragic fate reminded a poignant reminder of how life can change in unforeseen ways. She resolved to cherish her family even more, grateful for the blessing they had and the love that bound them together. In the end, Oluwafemi's story was a testament to the unpredictable nature of life and the consequences of choice influenced by societal pressures and misplaced priorities. Oluwapamilerin's journey, on the other hand, highlighted the power of love, faith, and resilience. Though it all, the town remember the brilliant boy who once had so much promise and the girl whose steadfast heart found true happiness in the simplest of places. Years passed, and the town of Oluwafemi's youth evolved with time. Yet the story of once brilliant boy who fell from grace lingered in the whisper of the community. Oluwapamilerin, now a pillar of strength and wisdom in the town, continued her life with Oluwasegun and their 5 children. Their families thrived, each child growing up under the warmth and guidance of loving parents. One sunny afternoon, as Oluwapamilerin tended to her garden, her eldest son, Akin, approached her with curiosity on his face. He had overheard fragments of conversations about his uncle Oluwafemi and was eager to learn more about the man who had once been a beacon of hope. Mother, Akin began cautiously. Can you tell me about Uncle Oluwafemi? I have heard story, but I want to understand what happened to him. Oluwapamilerin sighed, her heart heavy with memories of a bittersweet past. She sat down on a wooden bench, gesturing for Akin to join her. she began to recount the tale of Oluwafemi, starting from his brilliant school days, the promise he made to her, and his journey abroad. As she narrated the story, Akin listened intently, his eyes wide with a mixture of appreciation and sorrow. He felt a deep connection to the uncle he had never truly known, and a sense of urgency stirred with him to do something to help. Is there nothing we can do to help him, mother? Akin asked, his voice thick with determination. Oluwapamilerin looked at her son, seeing in his eyes the same spark of kindness and resolve that had once drawn her to Oluwafemi. She smiled sadly, knowing how difficult it was to heal a broken mind, but also realizing the power of love and support. I have tried to help him. She said it in a smile way, over and over years. Akin, she replied softly, but perhaps with your youth and fresh perspective, you might find a way to reach him. With his mother's blessing, Akin embarked on a mission to find his uncle Oluwafemi and bring some semblance of peace to his troubled mind. He spent weeks searching the streets where Oluwafemi was last seen, speaking to local and following leads. Finally, one rainy afternoon, Akin found Oluwafemi sitting along under a bridge, muttering incoherently to himself. After approached slowly, kneeling before his uncle Oluwafemi, he said gently, "My name is Akin. I am your navy." Oluwafemi's eyes flicked with glimmer of recognition, but the fog of madness still clouded his mind. Akin persisted, visiting him daily, bringing food, clothes, and most importantly, his unwavering compassion over time. Oluwafemi began to respond. The fragment of his once brilliant mind slowly piecing together moments of clarity. One day, Akin brought a notebook and a pen, encouraging Oluwafemi to write down his thoughts. At first, it was difficult, but as the day passed, Oluwafemi began to fill the pages with memories, dreams, and regrets. The act of writing became a therapeutic outlet, a way for him to reclaim part of himself lost to the darkness. With Akin's dedication and the support of the community, Oluwafemi's condition improved gradually. He never fully recognized his former brilliance, but he found a new purpose of sharing his story, hoping to prevent others from making the same mistakes. Please subscribe, like, and give your comment below in order for YouTube algorithm to notify you whenever we post another new interesting African myth story like this. Let us continue our story. He became a symbol of resilience, reminding everyone of importance of love, integrity, and staying true to one's promises. Oluwapamilerin watched with pride as her son helped to heal the uncle who had once meant so much to her. She knew that while Oluwafemi's paths had been fraught with pain and loss, there was still hope and redemption in the love that bound their family together. Years later, at a town gathering, Oluwafemi, now a humble storyteller and advocate for mental health, stood before the community. He spoke of his journey and lessons learned and the unwavering support that had brought him back from the brink. Life is unpredictable, Oluwafemi said, his voice steady and clear. But in the end, it is love and compassion that guide us home. As he spoke, Oluwapamilerin felt a deep sense of closure. The promise made the net, the ancient tree, had not been fulfilled in the way she had imagined, but it had led to a difficult kind of healing and understanding. She looked at her family and Aki, who had restored his uncle's dignity, and felt a profound sense of gratitude. In the end, Oluwafemi's story was a testament to the power of love, resilience, and the enduring human spirit. It reminded everyone that no matter how far one astray, there is always a path back to redemption, guided by the light of those who care. Once again, guided by the light of those who care. Thanks for listening to the end of the story. Expect more of this very soon. Please kindly subscribe, like, and give your comments on our channel in order for YouTube algorithm to notify you whenever we post another new interesting African myth story like this. Thanks for watching.